I have had the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra for 2 weeks now. Is it all that it's cracked up to be? Well, let's find out in my little breakdown. One of the most impressive things that I've found with this phone is that it lasts 3 days. So they've optimized the battery and they've got the setting which I love and I've always used, which means that it is an adaptive battery, which means if it's being used a lot, or noticing it's being drained, it'll drop down a notch so that it can save the battery. And because I'm always at 1080p display, I always have the adaptive screen, the 120 adaptive, because honestly I just love that crystalline smooth effect that it has. Even though the hole punch, it has gotten smaller for the screen, I absolutely love the wallpapers that you can find for them. Very, very creative to all of you artists out there who do that. But one of the things I love is the zooming capability of the camera. Now, the 100 times zoom was a huge letdown. I physically didn't have one, but testing in the store, it was outrageous. But being able to have the camera have a laser to help it, I could get the particles and any grass or anything, as you guys will be able to see somewhere on the screen, will be carpet and just different various materials, of which I've done max 50 times zoom on it. From the Note 9 to the Ultra is actually been amazing. The DeX, oh my gosh, it literally has gone up and beyond what Chromecast could do for me and my own personal computer, which means I can take a lot of the junk off of my work computer now. Yay! Not to mention the gameplay is just that silky smoothness for those who, like me, love the COD Mobile. Absolutely love this game. Glad I've been able to pick it up again because my old phone was just overheating too much. Overheating? Not an issue. Screen time being down? Not an issue. Being able to do it at 120Hz, 120 FPS has just been an absolute dream. And the best thing that I absolutely love about this phone that has made it definitely one of my best buys is the size ratio compared to one of like this here, which is my Note 9. The screen to body ratio is perfect. It's a little bit more heavier, so you know it's in your pocket. The downside, and this is just a personal opinion with me, is because I pre-ordered it and got it early, one of the earliest in New Zealand to get it, to be honest, I haven't been able to get a case for it, so I've been white-knuckling it. I know I could go to a cheap place like Wish or AliExpress, but when you've got a premium phone, you want a premium device to protect it. Device? Case? Whatever. I feel I'm getting old. I'm only coming up 25 and all of this mumbo jumbo. But yes, this phone is an absolute beast all around. And honestly, I think I've made the best pick because from the hardware to the software to the style to the look and to the feel, it's all just perfect. So yes, I do agree that this is a perfect phone if you are willing for that cost. Here in New Zealand, this phone costs $2,300 straight up. I'm paying it off over 2 years because I'm someone who my channel hasn't paying me. I don't have work because I can't with my heart condition, but this is something that just makes life so much easier. It is rugged, it is made for life, it is made for those of you who are hardcore. And don't forget, I haven't thought about the appliances that you can use when it comes to the pen, because trust me, There's a few, and here's a couple of examples. So, for instance, I have tapped on the cursor, which means if I'm trying to explain something, this little cursor turns up. So I could say to you guys, say I'm trying to explain a channel to someone. I could say, for the best channels, you will need a really good header. This is my gaming one, by the way. You'll need a really good header. It doesn't have to be over complicated. Make sure you got a good name that doesn't differentiate with anyone else. Make sure you got a good teaser channel, as you guys can see down here. Make sure your profile picture, which that needs updating, is good, and blah, blah, blah. You can just do things, and not to mention, you could simply say, and one of the best things I could say about, say, getting good views is by simply using your right tools, no matter the cost. And it's as simple as that, and I absolutely love that you're able to do this. So that has been my breakdown. Will you guys choose this? It's up to you, but I have had 2 weeks with this beautiful machine, and honestly, I don't think it can top it, which sadly means that the Note series might have peaked, but I did say that about the 9, and look at what they've done now. Albeit my Note 9 was the first Note I've ever had, but nevertheless, thank you if you've enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, give it a thumbs down if you didn't. And hey, if you guys want to see more like this, because I do breakdowns of phones, technology, and whenever I can, expensive. And I do vlogging on the side as well, because why not? Clicking over this side will mean that you guys will want to also see this really cool video. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. And of course, right where my face is here, which will be right here, you guys don't want to miss this one either. It's one YouTube deems worthy of you to watch. So, will you like it? Will you not? Well, you won't know unless you click on it. Click, 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 click.